everyone, welcome back. So this video is highly requested. I'm doing my MAC dupes, so drugstore dupes for some of my favorite MAC lipsticks. I have a ton of MAC lipsticks. I'm asked all the time to find dupes for them. I do have another dupe video that I will link down below, and I did it a long time ago. It was actually the first video I filmed when I got a new camera, so it's been quite a while. Some of these you may have seen before, but none of them are repeats from my original video. I went through and took notes of which ones I duped in my original video, so none of these are repeats. They're all new dupes to me, at least. New dupes as in I haven't already showed them on my channel. I know it's helpful for you guys to save a little bit of money, so these are some really close matches. You're gonna get the similar look on your lips. So let's just go ahead and get started and find some dupes. This is MAC's Fleshpot. It is a satin, and the dupe for it is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Snowcat. These are more similar on the lips than they are swatched. A little bit different of a formula since this is a satin and this has a little bit more of a buttery consistency to it, but they appear the same on the lips. This is the one that I'm wearing. So as you can see, this is the one from MAC and this is the one from NYX. They are slightly different. A lot of you guys are gonna be like, that's not really dupes. But they were similar enough, I kind of wanted to show it. Because once you see it on the lips, you're like, yes, that's more of a dupe than I originally thought. So the MAC one is on the top and the NYX one is on the bottom. Okay, the next one is Sweet and Sour from MAC, and the dupe for that, or something very similar, looks the same on the lips, is TAN-GERINE from NYX. These are their high voltage lipsticks. So the top of this is the Sweet and Sour, which is a little bit darker, and then the bottom is the TAN-GERINE, but they look so similar on the lips. Okay, the next one is for MAC Syrup. This is a beautiful mauve color. It's a luster finish from MAC. The dupe for it is the NEUTROGENA Moisture Color Slick, and this one is in Plum Perfect. It has a little bit more, like just a tinge more of a sheen to it. This is the MAC Syrup, and this is the one from Neutrogena. But as you can see, they're very, very similar. The MAC one is on top, and the Neutrogena one is on bottom. Okay, the next one is for MAC's Please Me. This is a matte lipstick. I love this lipstick. It's super creamy, and the dupe for it is Jordana. This is Jordana's Modern Matte Lipstick in Matte Tease. It is a perfect dupe because it is also matte. So this is the MAC one, this is the Jordana one. And on my lips, the Jordana one is on the bottom and the MAC one is on the top. Since they are both matte, they look the exact same on the lips. This is a really great and affordable dupe. The next one is Lavender Whip, and the dupe for that is the NYX Round Lipstick, and this is in Power. Power is a little bit more pigmented than Lavender Whip, but on the lips they look the same. The top lip is MAC and the bottom lip is the one from NYX. Lavender Whip is a cream sheen, so it is a little bit more sheer than this one from NYX, so that's why it looks a little bit different, but on the lips it looks the same. This one just has a little touch more pigmentation, but really you get the same look. This is one of my favorite lipsticks and it is limited edition, so I was glad to have a dupe for it. Okay, the next dupe up is MAC's So Chaud. I love this. It's a beautiful matte orange, like deeper orange tone lipstick, and the dupe for it is from the Maybelline. This is the matte collection from Maybelline, and it is in Craving Coral. These are a perfect, beautiful dupe for each other. They even feel very similar on the lips because they both are matte. So this one is from MAC right here, and this one is the Maybelline one. Very, very similar. If I could say there was any slight difference, this one has a little bit more orange in it, but on the lips, they are so similar. So I'm always gonna have the top lip is the MAC, and the bottom lip will always be the dupe. Okay, these two are not identical, but they are very similar, and it is MAC's Angel lipstick. This is a frost, but it doesn't really appear like a frost on the lip. This is CoverGirl's Queen Collection lipstick in Penelope Pink. They are very, very similar. This one has a little bit more warmth to it, but on the lips they look so much the same. This is the MAC one and this is the CoverGirl one. So my top lip is Angel and my bottom lip is the Penelope Pink. And when I'm wearing them, I virtually cannot tell a difference. So it's not a dead-on dupe, but it's something that's very similar, so I did want to again mention it. Okay, the next one up is MAC's Lickable. This is a cream sheen and the dupe for it is from the MILANI Color Statement line, and this is called Flirty Fuchsia. They're very similar. This has a little bit of like a pinky duochrome, but so does this one when you apply it to the lips. So it was kind of like a difficult one to match. They're very, very similar. As you can see, the top lip is the MAC one and the bottom lip is the MILANI one. This one's the MILANI one and this one is the MAC one. They're super similar and a really, really beautiful color. Okay, next up is MAC's Darkside, one of my favorite lipsticks for the fall. This is Amplified, and the dupe for that is Revlon's Black Cherry. So this is MAC's Darkside, and this is Revlon's Black Cherry. So Darkside is on my top lip, and Black Cherry is on my bottom lip. Okay, the next dupe is MAC's Toying Around. This is a limited edition lipstick. The dupe for that is NYX High Voltage Lipstick, and this is in Rags to Riches. The only difference is Rags to Riches has a little bit of a sheen to it, where Toying Around is an amplified, so it's a pure like color cream. When I applied Rags to Riches, on the lips, it doesn't really look like there's that much of a difference, so this is a close one. This one right here is the MAC's Toying Around, and this is the NYX Rags to Riches, so they are very, very similar. Top lip MAC, bottom lip NYX. Okay, the next dupe is for MAC's Brave lipstick. The dupe for this is the Jordana Modern Matte Lipstick in Matte Classy. Now, these are both matte. The Matte Classy is a little bit more of a matte formula. So this MAC Brave Jordana. My top lip is the MAC and the bottom lip is the Jordana one. Okay, one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC is Rebel. And the dupe for that is from MILANI, and it is one of their color statement lipsticks in Sangria. They're very, very similar. This one is the MAC one and this one is the MILANI one. The top lip is MAC and the bottom lip is MILANI. I love this color, perfect for fall. Okay, the next one up is Heroine from MAC, which is one of my favorite purple lipsticks. This is a matte, and the dupe for it is from the MILANI matte collection. It's Matte Glam. Now, the MAC one has a little bit more of a purple to it, and this one is a little bit more dusty, but on the lips, they just look so similar. As you can see, the top color is the MAC one, and the bottom one is the MILANI, and there's really not a difference at all. So on the lips, they look a little bit more similar than they do just swatched on the hand, but it's a great option if you are wanting something very similar to Heroine, but you just don't want to shell out the money. Okay, the next one up is a color that I, again, love coming into fall, and this is MAC's Diva. It is a matte, and the dupe for it is from Maybelline, and it is the Creamy Matte Lipstick in Divine Wine. This is MAC's Diva, and this is Maybelline's Divine Wine. Again, my top lip is MAC, and the bottom lip is Maybelline. The next dupe is for a MAC lipstick that is limited edition. This is Happy Go Lucky, and it is an amplified. The dupe for that is from the Vivids collection in Maybelline, and this is in Fuchsia Flash. They're very, very similar. This is the MAC one, and this is the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one might be just a touch lighter, but very, very similar on the lips. So again, the top lip is MAC, and the bottom lip is Maybelline. Very similar. Okay, the next one up is one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC, and it is MAC's Impassioned. It's a beautiful, creamy, amplified formula. I love this coral. Again, one of my favorites. And the dupe for it is from MILANI Color Statement, and it is in the color Flamingo Pose. These are great matches. Even in consistency, they both feel really nice and creamy on the lips. So this is the MAC one, and this is the MILANI one. MAC one has a little touch of pink to it, but virtually it's like when I'm looking at them in person, really it's super hard to tell, especially on the lips. So the top lip is the MAC and the bottom lip is the MILANI. So you really can't even tell. They're such a great match. So if you have been wanting to get the MAC Impassion, check out the MILANI one because you won't even be able to tell the difference. Okay, the next dupe is for MAC's Fast Play. This is a beautiful amplified formula. The only difference in the dupe is a matte, but it is from Maybelline Creamy Matte, and it is Touch of Spice. These two are so similar. The formula is a little bit different. The bottom one is a little bit more matte, obviously, than the top. So this one is MAC's Fast Play, and this one is Touch of Spice. So there's the difference in the formula. Touch of Spice is a touch darker, but they're very similar in person and even on the lips. So it's a really good option, but like I said, different formulas, so it's not a 100% dupe, but I still wanted to show it to you anyways because the colors are very similar. Okay, again, for this one, there is a formula difference, but I still wanted to show it to you. This is MAC's Honey Love. It is a really beautiful creamy matte shade from MAC. The dupe for this, or something very similar, is Fergie Daily from Wet n Wild. These lipsticks are super affordable, really creamy and nice. There is a slight difference. This one is from MAC and this one is the Wet n Wild one. This has a little bit more brown to it, the MAC one does, than Fergie Daily, but they are very similar. Fergie Daily is much creamier, has a little bit more of a satin finish than this is a straight matte, but they both feel very comfortable on the lips, and it's not a dead-on match, but it's something similar enough that I wanted to show you. So the top lip is the MAC one and the bottom lip is the Fergie Daily from Wet n Wild. MAC's Candy Yum Yum is one of those undeniable neon pink lipsticks. Really hard to find a dupe, but something very close is the MILANI Color Statement in Matte Diva. These are both very similar since they are both matte. This one is the MAC one and this one is the MILANI one. Very similar. This has just a touch more neon to it, but on the lips they're virtually impossible to tell apart. So again, top is the MAC and the bottom is the MILANI, and they both feel the exact same on the lips because they are matte. Okay, the next one is for MAC's Embrace Me, which is a really beautiful matte, I would say, fuchsia shade. I love this color. The dupe for it is from MILANI and it is Matte Orchid. These are very similar. There is a little difference in some of the darkness on the lips though, you cannot tell. This one right here is the MAC one and this one is the MILANI one. They're very similar, even more similar on the lips. The top lip is the MAC one and the bottom lip is the MILANI one. This is one of my favorite matte lip shades. I love this color, so to have a dupe from the drugstore is really great because if you're not wanting to spend what they jack the price up to $17, this is a perfect dupe for it. Okay, the next one is from MAC's Morange. This is one of my favorite orange shades. It's a beautiful, bright, true, vibrant orange. The dupe for it is from NYX and it is one of the high voltage lipsticks, and this is in the color Free Spirit. These are such a close match. This one is the MAC one and this one is the NYX one. So the top lip is the MAC one and the bottom lip is the NYX dupe. These NYX high voltage lipsticks are incredible. I highly recommend them. A really nice formula. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Those were my current MAC dupes. I'm always on the hunt. If you guys have a lipstick that you're really wanting me to dupe, go ahead and leave it down below so that I can look in my collection and see if I can find a drugstore dupe. Even if it looks different on the hand to me, when I put it on the lips, if it looks the same on the lips, I'm like, hey, if I can get the same look, I'm gonna show it to you. So I know a lot of people get up in arms about dupes. Some people are like, that doesn't look anything alike. These are my dupes. Some are closer than others, so just take that with a grain of salt. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.
Hey, I heard you were a wild